Dev Guru Jupiter rules long-term policy. Recently, different countries or economic regions have been cutting rates, such as the European Central Bank and Canada. The ECB decided to cut rates by 25 basis points on the new moon of Thursday, June 6th, which happened with moon passing sun in the sign of Taurus in the sky. Taurus is the place in the sky which generates liquidity on Earth. Canada also cut rates by 25 basis points the day previous, on Wednesday, June 5th, when moon passed Jupiter on his approach towards sun in the sky, on moon's approach. Jupiter is also transiting in Taurus, expanding liquidity on Earth. However, Ketu is currently traveling through the sign of Virgo. Virgo generates work on Earth. Ketu is a headless semi-divine snake and is the backwards moving, mathematically derived point in the sky where moon's orbit around Earth crosses sun's apparent path as seen by people on Earth. Ketu, being headless, generates AI or artificial intelligence on Earth. The issue here is that starting at the onset of July, Jupiter begins to travel in trine to Ketu in the sky. And beginning at the end of 2024, in the month of December, Jupiter will appear to travel backwards, retrograding through the sky, back over the point where he will trine Ketu in June. What this shows is that policymakers are not aware of the extent of AI's effect on the labor force. It shows that from December of 2024 through to the end of March of 2025, policymakers will be met with a need to revise their strategies relating to liquidity and to the domestic workforces because of the unseen impact that AI is already having. This is not something to be underestimated, but it is likely that it is indeed being vastly underestimated by policymakers currently. This was the Jupiter Crypto Podcast. That's very serious, actually. There's an unseen Ketu. Ketu is like very crazy, and you don't know what is how can I say, you don't know, you don't realize what Ketu is putting into or laying the ground for, let's say, because he is headless. You just don't see it unless you're a very aware person, but such people are anyway. So Ketu is AI, and I saw this today, and I just knew I had to speak on it. That basically, because Jupiter is the greater knowledge, Jupiter hasn't reached that point yet where he will be trining Ketu. And Jupiter is going to trine Ketu, then Jupiter will travel a little further in Taurus, then Jupiter will turn around. Then Jupiter will retrace back to where he trined Ketu. And so the people and the policymakers don't see what's already happening. And the thing about it, I didn't mention this in the article, but, well, let's just say, well, I'll tell you here, because, so the thing about this also is that not so long, not so many months after Dev Guru trines Ketu, Ketu himself will enter Leo. Leo is the fifth sign of the politicians, of the administrators, of the highest forms of government, or like the, the parliament and all that. So it looks like something that can really have a serious effect on civilization. So me personally, I'm not like a big Elon Musk fan, personally, Maya, but I do notice that obviously he's a visionary, and he keeps saying things, and I just kind of am thinking, yeah, I don't know what that person sees, but it doesn't seem like it almost seems like there are very few voices like that who are talking about it, and even when they talk about it, we don't really understand what they're talking about because, like I said, it's a very unseen element. So anyway, let's see. And this was the Jupiter Crypto Podcast.